Imagine that you have the ability to go anywhere you want, anytime you want, at no cost at all. Sound like teleportation to you? Well, it may surprise you that in my home city of Kansas City, Missouri, this supernatural ability is one owned by all of the city's residents. Ever since Ride KC, the nation's first completely free public transportation system, was introduced about 4 years ago. This system offers free subway rides all throughout Kansas City's downtown area at no cost, and it's been a wildly popular success. My home city can serve as an example to the rest of the country. It's time that the United States offers free, quality public transportation systems in all of its metropolitan areas due to the astounding environmental, social, and economic benefits it can bring. The environmental impact of public transportation is extremely important because, as you all probably know, our climate as we know it is dying. According to top climate scientists, we only have about 10 years before our planet experiences a catastrophe that affects all of its populations, including us. That's why, with so much damage that's already been done, implementing public transportation nationwide is exactly the kind of bold action that we need to be taking. The main draw of public transportation is that it is extremely efficient. It's obviously far more efficient for around 30 to 40 people to take one vehicle than it is for them to each emit carbon dioxide by each taking their own vehicle. That's why, according to the Delaware Department of Hazardous Waste, a bus with just 7 passengers is more efficient than each of those 7 passengers taking their own vehicle. And a subway car uses only about 3/4 as much energy as a single-use car, while only emitting a quarter of the nitrogen oxides. It is true that many of our current public transportation systems rely on fossil fuels, but there are innovations that are being created, such as hybrid trains and buses. If we want to see clearer skies and a brighter future for our planet, our cities need to be taking public transportation seriously. In addition to the environmental benefits, public transportation being offered for free also has astounding social benefits, bridging the gap between the rich and poor that is currently increasing. I want all of you right now to imagine how your life would change negatively if you were one of the many families in our own community that does not have access to a car. How would your life change? How would you be able to get to work, get to school, go to the grocery store even, visit family and friends? How would you be able to do anything? What kind of stress would those daily activities be putting on your life? Unfortunately, this thing that so many of us take for granted is a harsh reality for many people in our own communities. Some might argue that those people should walk, but try doing that all the way across town on one of our many below freezing days. According to the U.S. Department of Transportation, transportation costs can take up as much as a third of a low-income family's budget and is cited as one of the top unaddressed reasons why families are trapped into poverty. If free public transportation is offered nationwide, these families will feel that stress alleviated from their shoulders. And to the rest of us who can't afford cars, it will save us at least a bit of gas money, if not a significant amount. This problem has gone unaddressed for far too long, and it is time that we take the steps as a nation to take this burden away from our low-income families by providing that free public transportation. The economic benefits of public transportation are crucial, yet often misunderstood. It is true that this is no cheap undertaking. Providing free public transportation nationwide at a level of quality that we all want is going to cost billions of dollars, and each of those billions of dollars could be used somewhere else. However, I think it's time we re-examine our priorities in our national budget. All of you will be paying taxes soon, or already are. Do you want your tax dollars to contribute toward maybe buying 42 subway cars for your city? Or would you want them to contribute to one of the US's 376 F-35A fighter jets, which cost around the same amount? You make the choice. In addition, The economic benefits There are many economic benefits of free public transportation because when we make that initial investment, we see it multiply. It makes sense that businesses are going to prosper more the more that consumers are able to physically access them. With more people having access to transportation at a free cost, you're going to see more things like employees being able to access their jobs, people taking more spontaneous shopping trips into the city, and not to mention the amount of quality jobs that are going to be maintained through the maintenance of public transportation. According to Smart Cities Dive, every $10 million invested into public transportation results in a $30 million increase in business sales. We have the ability not to just provide an important social resource in our country, but also to impact our economy in an amazing way. It's time we use our tax dollars to take that step because we are able to. As I conclude here today, I hope that the environmental, social, and economic benefits of free public transportation resonate with you and remind you that a better world is possible, better future for our planet, a better better financial situation for our working class families, and better economic growth. So the next time that your politicians ask you the kind of change that you want to see, tell them you want to be able to go anywhere at any time. Thank you.